Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome back. For this lesson specifically, I would say let's focus a little bit more. School's a tough lesson to get kids to get used to, and there's also letters of qalqala which are included in this lesson. So another thing to be kind of wary about is how are we going to teach this? So the good thing about this book, which I did not find in other books, and when I was using other books, I would write this actual lesson on a paper for the students. SubhanAllah, the people who are teaching Quran who come to similar conclusions and teaching how to read Arabic come to similar conclusions that there requires a lesson for sukun specifically with each letter having the Hamza before it with a Fatha, Kasra, and Dhamma. So Alhamdulillah, this is how I will be teaching it. Again, no spelling at all. We're not going to say Sukun and Fatha before pronouncing the letter. What you're going to do is explain them using the whiteboard perhaps and the book. And that is, you're going to explain to them. Of course, break it up now, right? We have what in the beginning. Oh, they're going to say right? They're not going to say al-Fatha. If you've been teaching correctly so far, they're going to be saying And then there's another symbol that you're going to talk to them about. That is this symbol of the sukun. This one right here. So they're going to be like, oh, what is that? You're going to explain to them that this sukun sound, the sukun symbol, will be found on letters, but when we see it, we're going to do something different. We're not going to do a, e, u. We're not going to do an, in, un. What we're going to do is make the sound of that letter. You're going to be like, what does that mean? And look, if you give them examples here, they'll even be able to figure out the sounds for the rest of the letters. SubhanAllah. So even before like starting this lesson, um, you can take them back all the way over here. Okay? Take them back to the first lesson, okay? They know the names of the letters. You're going to teach them now. Okay, let's say we put a sukun over here. Let's put a sukun. This is a sukun. I want the sound of alif. Okay, alif, to be honest, is not really like a sound that can be made. It's more of Hamza. Well, we'll start with ba, okay? Let's put a sukun on ba. Uh, you're gonna say ba sound is b, b. That is ba sound. Then you're gonna say ta. What is ta sound? Ta, ta. Then tha, th, th. Jim, j, j, ha, kha. دال د د ذال را ر زا ز ز سين س شين صاد ص ضاد ضا ظا عين غين غو ذا قاف كاف ك. And of course, you can draw the sukoons on them while you're reading them. I just got a little bit lazy. Lam, l, and of course, you might not even have to do all of these together with them. They might catch on, and this is what usually happens. Mim, Noon, Wow, wow is gonna be like ooh. You can show them with their mouth actually for wow. Ooh, ooh. Ha, Hamza, yeah. Just lower your mouth. So alif, wow, and yeah, like with sukun. Uh, have to be careful because there it depends on the haraka before them. So these ones, I definitely be careful about how I teach them. But let's get back now to sukun. So now they know each sound for each letter, and now you're gonna break up this actually. Break this up for them on the whiteboard. Break up the first sound, and then remind them what the sound of hamza is. So Uh. Uh. That's going to be the first. Same thing for ha. Ha. Ah. Ha. Ha. Right? And uh. Let's go here. Sheen. What's the sound for sheen? They're going to do the fatha first, right? Ah. Okay. Now we're going to sheen. What's the sound for sheen? Sh. Sh. Ash. Jim. J. Aj. And then you're going to talk about these qalqala letters that are highlighted over here. So please remember to do that. They have to memorize the qalqala letters. Okay, then we go to the next page. This will help you so much in teaching sukoon. Sukoon is one of the toughest concepts to teach the kids, so please pay attention. So let's do another one for that. Uh, ath. Let's say for kasra, right? For meme, not im. Im is going to be incorrect. You want to make sure the kasra sound is clear. For dhamma, let's try za. U, z, uz, sin. U, s, us. So we're going to do that for all of them. And then when we come to wow and yeah, of course, L and A. And you're going to teach them, of course, inshallah, that wow does not, like, we're only going to have fatha or dhamma before wow. We're only going to have what? Fatha or kasra before yeah. And that's going to come, inshallah, in the forward lessons. Once they're good over here, of course, do this as many times as possible. And also explain to them the heavy letters for ra and when is it light, and get them to master this before going ahead. The pages should be done in one breath, and I'd say like one breath means they should be able to finish one page in like a minute before you go into the next page. And this is going to be a little bit more, it's going to be much more fun for them. They're going to be figuring this out. 2 words, then 3 words, and then 4 words. Be a little bit patient for them when they get to the 4 words. Of course, as a teacher, you'll go ahead first and read it and make them repeat it and then test them individually. And then we're at qalqala. Qalqala is related to sukoon, so we'll go over this quickly. This is part of the Tajweed rules. So you can talk to them about how to bounce the letters. For these specific 5 letters, what are they? Qaf, ta, ba, jim, and dal. Qutb jad, have them memorize that, and then go through it. Naq'an, yasriq, bil haqq. I give an example for small and biggest qalqala, and that's something that, you should practice with them. And of course, when you're moving to the next lesson, of course, you're practicing the previous 5 pages you did. Okay, that's for every lesson, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. And now we're going to be in the huruf of the mudud. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.